welcome here live, Pigskin Saturday, week 9 of college football. We're here in Pennsylvania, home of the Philadelphia Eagles, also home of the Temple Owls, who will be facing the Notre Dame Fighting Irish this evening. So now, a lot happening in week 8 of college football going on to week 9, Race. What do you have to say about our first segment here today?
Down in sunny shores, Miami, Al Golden got fired. What a relief for Miami.
Deserved it, yeah.
What a relief.
They're only on the way up from here.
See, well, I knew this was coming after their 58-0 loss to Clemson. That was just a blowout. All the alumni tweeting, the fans booing. Everything went south for them. I think they're going to find someone within the program from the past.
This will be an attractive job.
And
yes, very attractive job.
This is on the upside because Miami's recruiting class for next year is still 10. So the recruiting class didn't get hurt.
They won't be able to do anything with
the recruiting class didn't get hurt because of the firing of Al Golden.
Alrighty, well, now moving on to our next segment, we got the Pac-12 with Utah absolutely getting embarrassed by USC.
Which everyone saw coming.
I don't know.
Now we have the problem of there's not an undefeated team in the Pac-12.
Yes, you're correct.
Are you surprised?
Yeah, I am a little surprised. And there are only 2 teams with 1 loss, which are Stanford and Utah now. There's a 77% chance that someone will make it in the playoffs, and that's not very good, folks. If you're a Pac-12 fan, I'm sorry. You're going to have to put up the straps and wait for next year.
All right, so my thing is I think Utah still has got a couple hard road games this season, and I think they're going to lose 1, maybe 2 of them.
Yeah.
Stanford, on the other hand, they're going to win out in the ACC. They have a hard road game, or hard home game, against Notre Dame. And then they've got the Pac-12 championship.
Would you say it's a hard game against Notre Dame? Because I think Stanford's already going to win that one.
I would say it's a hard game. Top 10 teams.
Yeah, well,
it's hard for Notre Dame.
Okay, think about this. If you're a Pac-12, you already have 1 loss, and it's down to that 4th playoff team, and you got a 1-loss Pac-12 team and a 1-loss SEC team. I mean, the whole committee, the whole country is going to be like,
everyone bow down to the SEC.
God, SEC, you're great. So
yeah, the thing about the SEC is LSU still has to play Alabama, and Alabama already has 1 loss.
They're going to beat each other up just like the ACC is going to end up beating each other.
The ACC isn't even in the running because of how terrible the schedule is.
Well, Clemson is ranked currently 3rd right now, so I don't know. They beat Notre Dame
you can't say they're
earlier
not
in the
in the
year.
running.
Florida
State will end up beating them.
They're in the running, but they still have to face Florida State on the road.
That's true. That'll be a tough game.
But the thing is, like, where we're at today with Notre Dame, people consider them to be in the picture, but I don't think that
they're only a 1-loss team, though. They're
even
only
if
a
they win
1-loss
out,
team.
I don't think
11-1 Notre Dame team.
I think if you have any question where it comes up to or like not even LSU, like just like any SEC team or Notre Dame, the SEC team will get into.
Well, there's not going to be 3 SEC teams.
Well, it's 1 loss because they'll have to play each other, so then that means 2 losses for each of the 3 teams.
There's not going to be an undefeated team coming out of the SEC.
And I think if Notre Dame gets in, it'll be the Florida State of last year. They get embarrassed in the first round.
That's just because you're a Notre Dame hater.
Well, but they would also end up playing.
It's college football. Anything can happen, folks.
Yeah.
Next segment here, we got a tough loss for Baylor. Their starting quarterback, Seth Russell, goes down off of a read option play. Baylor's looked great so far. He fractured a bone in his neck. We got Stidham, who's played a
Stidham.
Okay. He is a freshman coming in this year, but he's played a lot because Baylor has blown
they're winning by 100
teams out. They're running down.
I think Baylor still has a chance.
No, they do. They're good.
Like, that's the thing. Like, even if you're like just coming into the spot, like the surrounding players that you have on that team are so good that I think it might not even affect them that much.
And this fractured thing in his neck.
If he wouldn't have gotten hurt, I would proclaim the national champion.
I honestly, right now, they're playing the best out of everyone.
I don't think Baylor's got 3 games left on their schedule that are going to be tough. They got Oklahoma, Oklahoma State, and TCU. Now,
TCU, yes.
If they get past those,
I love Baker Mayfield.
If they get past those 3 teams with their backup quarterback, then I'll give it to them. They're in the
Doctors have said Seth Russell has a chance if they were to make
they're
it
in the top 4.
into that top 4, Seth Russell may have a chance to maybe even return in those
And I
deep
think
playoff
that would
runs.
be interesting if he came back.
But if there's not an undefeated team in the Big 12 because they don't have the championship game, I don't see them getting in just like last year.
I hope Baylor makes a run because it was just sad to see him go down because they're just playing so well. Really, really well. So now, as we were talking about earlier, the ACC playoff picture. FSU's undefeated season ruined by a blocked field goal, which was very disappointing.
Shocking, like Michigan State's win against Michigan.
Yeah,
a couple weeks ago.
I mean, it's college football, like I said before. You, Race, thought the ACC is going to be out of this playoff picture later on in the road.
I think they probably will end up too.
I think
They'll beat each other up. I mean,
the ACC will be out of it because of Clemson's strength of schedule. They've had one quality win against Notre Dame this year.
If Clemson wins out, they will be in the playoff.
They will be in the playoff.
If they win out, they'll be in the playoff. And they have FSU on the road, like I said earlier, and they have the ACC championship game, which will most likely be against Duke. And I can
Duke
see,
is a good squad.
I can see Duke upsetting
Duke is a good
them
squad.
in the ACC championship.
They are a nice squad, I promise. All right, so moving on from all those segments, we have our top plays of Week 8. There was a lot of crazy plays, such as that blocked field goal of the FSU Georgia Tech game. So relax and take a look at Week 8's top plays.
Deep right side. Battle for the ball. Caught by Darius Stewart. Here's Air Force now with a double reverse into the hands of Robinette. He wants to throw it. He does throw it for the end zone. It's caught for the touchdown by Robert. He's looking for the end zone for Coleman. He's got it. That's a Baylor touchdown. Fade. Effort. Wow. How about it, Kenny Waller? Big time. Kelly squares his body and goes deep down the middle. And Treadwell got him. And he's gone. Touchdown. Samaje Perine gets stacked up and staying on his feet. What an effort, Samaje Perine for an Oklahoma touchdown. Downfield for Ishmael. He gets it over Maddox.
Way run, Days second level, midfield, accelerating to the end zone.
Punt. Winslow throws it for a first down to Columbus.
Days breaks through the first line, keeps his feet, and he'll walk into the end zone.
The sideline. One man to beat, steps out of attack.
Mark D'Onofrio, Juwan Young, belly-to-belly suplex.
Ball's loose and rambling down inside the 20. Rankins, touchdown, Louisville.
Blocked, snuffed, rubbed out, erased. Austin still on his feet.
Now, I hope you enjoyed those top plays of Week 8. Now going to our only top 25 matchup this week. We have the number 9 Notre Dame Fighting Irish at the number 21 undefeated Temple Owls here in Philadelphia.
This isn't a cakewalk like all the Notre Dame fans think it is.
Let me tell you, Notre Dame's fighting for a playoff spot. Temple's fighting for a chance of being noticed as a legit undefeated team, and I think they're going to take a lot of pride in that.
I mean, I think Temple is a good team, but Notre Dame is more used to the spotlight than what Temple is.
All right, yeah, listen to this stat right here. Temple hasn't been here before, just like you said. The Notre Dame-Temple game will be the first ranked matchup in Temple's history. In only the 9th game the Owls have ever played as a ranked team. That's quite the contrast with the Fighting Irish, who have played 211 ranked matchups. That's the third
They've also been around
third
since
most
the
in AP
dinosaurs.
poll history.
AP poll history that started.
So I'm just saying, Notre Dame's been here before. Temple has not, obviously,
Their first quarterback was the T-Rex. I mean, let's be real here. He's been around forever.
In the AP poll history, though. All right, so here we're at the Philadelphia Eagles because that's where the Temple Owls play their home games. So it's going to be a nice surrounding. It's going to be a nice field. It's going to be a nice track, like most college fields are anyway. But I think it's going to be a good field for both of these teams' race.
If Notre Dame's not dialed in, they'll have a 4-quarter ball game But if they come out strong in the first quarter, I don't think Temple has this big enough line. Notre Dame will be dominant in the trenches.
Yeah, they will.
And I'm still rooting for that Notre Dame defense. You know, they haven't showed up very well this season.
Will that be
why,
key?
yeah.
Will that be key?
But I can see them dominating this Temple offense.
Temple, I mean,
Who's Temple played this year? Obviously, no one in the top 25. That's why they're 7-0. Because they haven't played anybody.
Undefeated is undefeated, bud.
I think
Not
if Notre Dame
really.
goes in and plays bad, they're gonna get embarrassed like Florida State and get upset.
Wabash College is undefeated. Are they're in the spotlight?
But
No.
I
always
also
gotta
think-
bring up Wabash. I swear.
But
No
I
one
think
cares about the Giants.
If Notre Dame finally comes in and like plays the way that they are capable of, they'll win this game, obviously. But if they have any sort of doubt and don't think this Temple team is going to come in and Temple could very well win the game.
Notre Dame's coming off a bye week. They
Which
are
is
going to
good
be
and bad.
fired up to hit somebody else than their own players.
Or they could be sluggish.
I can't see them being sluggish. Adam?
All right, so Temple.
Who do you have? Let's just.
I'm gonna go to the point after this. Hold on. This is the stat that I wanted to say.
Right. 35-7.
Early.
35-7 Notre Dame.
Okay, 35-7 Notre Dame. All
Are
right.
you an IU basketball fan too?
No, I'm a Notre Dame basketball fan.
That's just how most.
You
Notre
got a
Dame
score?
fans
You got a
are.
score for us? You got a score prediction?
Do I have a score prediction?
Score prediction?
I mean, I want you to get to your point and then I'll go.
I'd like to go first because I want to end this off nice. Okay, I'll go. All right, stat I want to tell you guys. Temple, 3-0 when they're the underdog. They may or may not have been undefeated at the time, but they are 3-0 as the underdog. Who's the underdog this game? I think it's Temple. I think they're going to come out. They're going to play it. This game has been circled on their calendar all freaking week long.
Hold up.
Yeah,
They're the underdog in 3 games, and none of those 3 teams are in the top 25.
not this year. This is all time, bro.
All time.
Yeah,
They've been underdogs
3-0,
3
baby.
times.
3-0 in big spotlight games. I think.
Wow.
I don't. You're gonna say wow now, but how many
Wow.
tears coming out of your eyes when Notre Dame lose this one, 27-21? Go Owls, baby.
I also say go Owls just because I want to pick an upset this week. Notre Dame has the potential to come out and win this game easily. But I think Temple is not going to back down. If Notre Dame wins this game, it'll be in the fourth quarter, maybe mid to end of the fourth quarter even. But I'm going to pick the Owls in this one.
Temple's undefeated season's like this piece of paper.
Will we see a close game? I don't know. I think we will. I think the Owls are gonna come out and win this game. Thank you for Pigskin Saturday, Week 9. Thank you. See you next week.